Okay, Caitlin, here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a side-by-side with you against Kelly at the bottom, and we'll walk through it. First off, before I go into this, I just want to compliment you on that, a couple things. You really are coming around in the last 2 weeks. Things seem to be real short and powerful, and so things are coming along really good. So we'll kind of walk through. We'll start with the top one. You're coming through. Nice high hip right there. You get a really good portion where you got a good lean. That's a nice lean there, and your hip is staying ahead. That's really good right there. Okay, so I'm going to bring Kelly forward. So same thing. She's leaning up. So you guys, when you put side by side onto it, you can draw the line here and here. You guys are both leaning forward onto your poles. That's really good. Okay, so the next part here is where I'm going to take Kelly forward, and I'm going to take you forward. Right here, this is the part that we're seeing, and what we're looking at is that right there, when you drop back, right there, that's where your hip is going behind you. So we want to work on not having you do that. So if I step you back, what's happening, what we figure is you got a nice high hands there, your hip is coming forward. We're looking at this point right there, so that's good. But then as you come forward into your double pull right here, you sink. You sink with your hips. So if you watch Kelly, she stays right there. Her hip is staying ahead of her knee. Yours is now behind your foot, or her hip is ahead of her foot, and yours hip is now behind your foot. That's the point that we want to work out. Now to work out on that, what you got to do, that's the lock and load, is that you need to make sure that you keep your hip ahead. So try not to sink as much. Your hands will come down, but don't use your hip in order to sink it. Try to keep your hip high that whole time. So besides that, things are like right here. Really good initiation. You're coming up. We want to keep that going, and you're making great progress. Now it's just the next thing is to keep it high during the pulling phase. Good job.